Hello all. We are going through the course Basic Electrical Engineering, which is offered by Bikaner Technical University and Rajasthan Technical University for all the BTech first year student. And we are following Unit 1, which is DC circuits. We have already gone through electrical circuit element, voltage and current sources, KCL and KVL rules, series and parallel circuit. Uh, Today in this lecture we are going to see voltage and current divider rule, which is the part of this series and parallel circuit. We know that the voltage drop across any series resistor is proportional to the magnitude of the resistor. The meaning is that if resistor value is small, voltage drop will be small. If resistor value is large, voltage drop will be large. And at the same time, the total voltage drop across all resistors must be equal to applied source voltage. It is as per the Kirchhoff's voltage law. So let's consider this circuit where a DC voltage has been connected uh, with the series connected resistors R1 and R2. So as per the Ohm's law, what we can write, the value of this current I is equal to applied potential E upon net resistance, that is the total resistance. Okay, here resistances are connected in series, so this RT can be written as R1 plus R2. And by Ohm's law, what we can write, the voltage across any resistor Vx is going to be equal to, since we have calculated the I, so I into Rx. Okay, so and what is the value of I? I equal to E upon RT, okay, which is multiplied with Rx. And we know that this RT equal to what? It is R1 plus R2. Since two resistors are connected in series here, so we can write E upon R1 plus R2 multiply with Rx. If I will rewrite the same equation, I am going to get Rx upon R1 plus R2 multiply with E. Okay, and what is this Rx? If we are calculating the voltage across resistors R1, that is V1, so I will write V1 equal to R1. Now X will be equal to 1 upon R1 plus R2 multiply with E. If we are calculating voltage across these resistors too, okay, then this V2 will be equal to, now X is equal to 2, so R2 upon R1 plus R2 multiply with E. Okay, so it means that if I have to calculate if all the resistances are connected in series, this is for the series connected resistors. If resistors are connected in series and I want to find out voltage across any resistor, just write that resistor value at the top, that is Rx, and then write do the summation of all the resistors including Rx. That means R1 plus R2, here two resistors we have in the network, and then multiply with that applied potential. So this is going to be the voltage across that particular resistor. Here X could be either 1 or 2. Okay, because we have only two resistors. Then that's why we have written Rx upon R1 plus R2. If there will be n series connected resistors, then the generalized mathematical formula will be Rx upon R1 plus R2 plus up to Rn. Okay, now let's solve this numerical. We have to find out the voltage across each resistors by using voltage divider rule. Okay, so firstly we are going to find out the voltage across these 6 ohm resistors. So V voltage across this R1 resistor is of 6 ohm value is equal to, since we have to calculate the value uh, across these 6 ohm resistors, and all the resistors are connected in series, so easily we can apply this voltage divider rule. So write this resistor value at the top, so 6 upon, do the summation of all the resistors in the series connected network, so 6 plus 12 plus 7, and then multiply with applied potential, which is equal to 18. Okay, so this is going to be 6 upon uh, this is 18, 25, total summation will be 25 multiply with 18. Okay, so this much will be the, which if I will calculate, then this is going to be equal to 4.32 volt. Okay, similarly voltage across this 7 ohm resistor will be how much? This is the R3 resistor, so we R3 equal to how much? 7 ohm. So just write 7 ohm resistor at the top, that means 7 will be at the top. Do the summing of all the resistors. This is what? This is the RT, net resistor in the network, multiply with the applied potential. So this is going to be equal to 5.04 volt. Okay, so these are the answer. Let me delete whatever I have written over here. So V1 will be equal to 4.31, which is the voltage across this resistor. Okay, voltage across this resistor will be 8.64, and voltage across this resistor is 5.04 volt. Okay, so all three answers we got. So this is the voltage divider rule. Now similarly we have current divider rule. So if resistors are connected in parallel, easily we can find out the current through a particular or individual resistor. Okay, suppose that I am calculating the current through this Rx resistor. So what I can write? The current through this Rx resistor, which is equal to Ix, is going to be equal to E upon Rx, because voltage across these resistors will be equal to applied potential, because this battery is also connected in parallel. Fine. Now what is the value of E? So easily from this place we can calculate E will be equal to IT multiply with RT. RT is what? This is the net resistor when we are looking from this side. Okay, so we can replace this E by RT multiply with IT upon Rx. So this is going to be equal to total resistance in the parallel connected resistor system upon the resistor through which we wish to calculate current, and then multiply with the total current in the network. Okay, this mathematical formula will be simplified if you are having only two resistors connected in parallel. Okay, so if two resistors are connected in parallel, okay, so we know that the net resistor will be equal to R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. This is applicable only for the two resistors connected in parallel. Okay, now calculate the value of current which is passing through this resistor R1. So just now we got mathematical formula that Ix equal to RT upon Rx multiplied with IT. Okay, so here RT is what? R1 R2 upon R1 plus R2. Since we are calculating this time Ix value, I1 value, so at the place of Ix we are going to put I1. Okay, so x equal to 1, so easily we can write R1 into R2 upon R1 plus R2 upon R1 multiply with IT. So R1 will be cancelled out. We are going to remain with R2 upon R1 plus R2 multiply with IT. Okay, so here this mathematical formula can be easily correlated with voltage divider rule if you are having two resistors connected in parallel. Remember, this is applicable only for two resistors connected in parallel. Okay, so if I want to find out current through this R1 resistor, then at the top we have to write the value of R2, then divide by summation of both, multiply with the net current. So that is going to give the net result. Okay, so here we are going to get two mathematical formula. I1 will be equal to R2. We are calculating current through the R1, and that's why at the top we have to write R2, another resistor value. Okay, upon total resistor value R1 plus R2 multiply with uh, source current. Okay, similarly I2 will be what? We are calculating the current across this resistor R2, through this resistor R2. So at the top we have to write R1, not R2, we have to write R1, and upon total resistor R1 plus R2 multiply with source current IT. So let's solve. Suppose we have at the place of voltage source, let me take a current source. Okay, so we have a current source at this place which is of 10 ampere, and two resistors are in the network which is of 5 ohm and 5 ohm, both are equal, let's say. Okay, this is the R1 and this is the R2. So suppose I'm trying to find out I1 value, so I can easily write I1 equal to this resistor at the top. Here since I have taken both the resistor equal, so that is going to make a little confusion, but do not worry about it. I am pointing through the arrow. Multiply with how much current uh, value we have from the source. So current value equal to 10 ampere, so 10, so this is going to be equal to 5 ampere. Okay, similarly the value of I2 will be equal to 5 ampere. Now let's see, we are having here we are having a current source of 10 ampere, and there are three resistors which are connected in parallel. Okay, this is of 1 ohm, this is of 2 ohm, and this is of 3 ohm. Okay, so this time these rules will not be applicable. Okay, so we do not have to go through it. What we are going to do, we are going to find out the net resistor value RT. So RT will be what? It is 1 upon 1 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 3. This we know. And then suppose I have to calculate the value of current through 2 ohm resistance. So a generalized current division rule we have to apply. I through 2 ohm resistor will be equal to RT upon 2, this is the 2 ohm resistor value which we have, multiply with IT which is 10 ampere in this case. Okay, so this much will be the value of current through this 2 ohm resistor. Okay, I hope it is clear to all of you. So we'll stop over here. In the next class, we shall go through open circuit and short circuit at the same time. We are going to understand what will happen if sources are connected in series and parallel, both voltage source and current source. Thank you.